All right, ladies and gentlemen, the NBA has finally came out with their official top 10, meaning 10 to 1. Now, I will say this. Me and one of my best friends, Zay Brooks, have spent 2 to 3 days building our own legit official NBA top 100 for the people of the 2024-2025 season. Okay? And we're dropping that sometime very, very soon, within like 24 hours or so. So be on the lookout for that. That'll be dropping on more sale. Without further ado, let's go ahead and get straight into the top 10 of this year's NBA season. At number 10, Anthony Edwards. Wow. Okay. So Anthony Edwards has made a huge jump. Well, I mean, he was 13 last year. I think Anthony Edwards, I guess we could say 13 to 10 is a huge jump because now you're in the top 10. From top 15 to top 10, that's like a different stratosphere. You know what I'm saying? I think Ant-Man deserves it, though. I do, especially after the run he had in the playoffs, and then with Team USA and all things of that. So I'm not mad at that. I think the only person you can kind of argue, or the few people that you can kind of argue are like Jaylen Brown, people like that. But other than that, I think maybe just Jaylen Brown, maybe Anthony Davis. You can argue that too. At 9, we got KD. Wow, I can't wait for y'all to see my top 10. My top 10 go with some feathers. I know that for a fact, but it's the people's top 10. It's for those who watch actual basketball and know what the top 10 is supposed to look like. You dig what I'm saying? Kevin Durant at 9. I mean, the year he had last year, 27 points. I mean, shit. I mean, what? Wait, no, is that playoffs? I'm tweaked. I know he averaged above like 26 last year, but Kevin Durant, he's one of those plug and play players, man. He could play any system anywhere. He could fit into any dynamic, and everywhere he goes, he kind of brings winning with him. So, in terms of winning, I mean playoff berth at least, which is very dope. I don't remember the last time he's been healthy and missed an NBA playoffs. So, yeah, Kevin Durant deserves it, bro. I think he just keeps getting better, like fine wine. When you can shoot like that at that level, you're that tall, that efficient. It's hard for you to dwindle down in terms of like your impact to a team. You know what I mean? So I think Kevin Durant has at least 3 to 4, 5 more years in the tank. Easy. At 8, Joel Embiid. You know what? I kind of like it. Given that after I saw the reports of saying Joel Embiid will not be playing back-to-backs this season, hey, man, look, you've had all offseason. Or, I mean, we get all offseason, right? Not we, I'm not NBA. They get all offseason to build a body up. And then you're to come out and say before the first game of the season, yeah, Joel's not playing back-to-backs. So now, for a fact, if I see a back-to-back on the schedule and I'm a fan, I'm like, oh, my God, the Phillies coming to Sacramento on a back-to-back. We get to see Joel. Oh, it's a back-to-back. He's not playing. Ticket sales drop. You dig what I'm saying? Like, people are coming to see you play, gang. So I don't know how I like that personally. I think going into the season saying you're not playing back-to-backs, it's unfortunate. Yes, I know you want to keep him healthy, but I mean, it's really only 82 games of the year. You're not playing every single night. You get top of the line treatment, things of that nature. Yeah, I know flying is grueling. I know all that things is grueling for sure, but I think there's got to be some type of way where you can get at least maybe every other back-to-back, but like saying that you don't want to, you're not projected to play any back-to-backs, kind of doesn't sit well with the fans. I can almost speak for, like I can't speak for him, but I think I can almost assume that the fans think that. Maybe Philadelphia 76ers fans are kind of happy, like, okay, we can keep him healthy, which is dope. But I hope it works out over there, man. I hope it works out. I'm not mad at that ranking at all. Whoa. Ron at 7. I'm talking about someone that averaged, what did he average last year? Let me do some fact check real quick. LeBron James. Bro, we can just do this. Duh. Forgot that new feature. All right, last year he averaged. All right. Damn. He averaged 26, 8, and 7. 54 from the field, 41 from 3. What? So y'all been telling me this whole time Bron can't shoot nothing, and he shot 54, 41, 75 shooting splits? 41 from 3? Nah. That's insanity. And no one's talking about it. The the fudge? Even I was oblivious to that. That's crazy work. That's crazy work. So you tell me someone like that isn't top 4? Top 4? He's number 7? Yeah, I gotta respectfully disagree, man. I personally would put Bron anywhere between the 1, 2, 3, 4, in my opinion. I mean, regardless of what you think, he is still one of the top 4 players in the world. Statistics show it. Body of work shows it. This Olympics showed it. This is cap. That's terrible. 7 is ass. Steph at 6? Steph, we got to keep it 100, gang. Like, that's not even my vocabulary, Sal. Stop it. You're not in that generation. Steph Curry is arguably top 3. What are we saying? It's like, bro, like, what are we basing it off? Are we basing it off of playoff success? Are we basing it off of recent rings? Or, I mean, especially after what we saw in the Olympics, even what we saw last season, we still think Steph is not top 5 minimal? Abysmal, bro. Disrespect. I got Steph in my top 3. Perfect. Jason Tatum. I think you move Jason Tatum up. Because I don't think Jason Tatum is necessarily better than Steph. I don't think he's better than Bron. He's arguing. He's. I don't think he's better than Joel Embiid, but I think he's better than Ant-Man. I think JT's in that 8 to 9 ballpark. Respectfully, to be honest, and that's me being honest. Shea. Okay, so we're saying Shea's better than JT, Ant, Bron, Steph. Shea's in my top 10. Don't get me wrong. But we not thinking Shea's in that ballpark like right after Embiid as well? Or are we keeping Shea 4? I know he was the MVP candidate, so I'm actually not mad at him being top 4. It's all subjective at the end of the day. Shea for me can fall anywhere between 5 to 7. I think that's Shea's area. 5 to 7 right there. But I'm not mad at 4 though. Bro can go. Average 30. Anybody average 30 deserve to be 4. I guarantee that. Giannis at 3. Ooh, spicy. Do y'all think Kevin Durant's better than Giannis? It's yes or no question in the comments. That's the only question I'm going to say. Giannis at 3. Not won last year. Not surprised. The Bucks got a lot of pressure this year. You got to make something shake. It's now year 2 that Dame been there. Year 2. It's got to work. Up to the new wave of the new wave of NBA standards. It's got to work now. You dig? Luka at 2. Jokic at 1. Okay. Luka and Jokic in top 5 regardless. So in my top 5, it give or take is going to be Bron, Steph, Luka, Jokic, right? And then we're going to throw it, then you factor in all the other guys around it. But respectfully, I just find it hard not to put Anthony Davis in the top 10. That's just my personal opinion. But I think there's only one player you could even flirt with taking out, and that's Anthony Edwards. But at the same time, that boy is special. So if AD didn't make it because of Ants in there, respect. But this list isn't pretty bad. This isn't bad. I'm actually not mad at Jokic at 1, man. Well, he's a 3-time MVP. I mean, good gosh. Wait, what? Jokic has a chance to reach legendary status by becoming the only 6th player to win all 4 MVPs. And, okay, this is the conversation we got to have. If Jokic wins his 4th MVP this year, that puts him in the stratosphere of LeBron James. Think about that. We're talking about one of the greatest of all time, right? Jokic is a GOAT. Like, he's one of the greatest basketball players to play the game. But then we give him 4 MVPs. We have to talk about him being one of the greatest players ever. Like, he's in the GOAT conversation. And I'm not ready to have that conversation yet, to be honest. We've seen Bron. Bron should at least have 5 to 6 MVPs total. Okay? 5 to 6 MVPs total with the Defensive Player of the Year to add to that. But we're not going to get into that, though. So I think if we give Jokic his 4th, which I think he very well can get his 4th within these next 2 or 3 years, now he's in the GOAT conversation with MJ, Cole, Bron. You dig what I'm saying? Subconsciously. I know Kobe didn't have 4 MVPs, But now having 4 MVPs puts you in that conversation. And is that a conversation everybody's willing to have? I don't know. That's a conversation for you guys to debate. But yeah, this list isn't that bad. This top 10 is not that bad at all. I just will say this though. Dropping on more sale, we got my top 100. I'm gonna show y'all what what we've been doing, man. We actually been on phone calls for the past 3 days. Okay. I'm talking about we went from start to finish. Start to finish. You feel what I'm saying? 100. Some players out there that got snubbed that I seen, I was like, how are they not in the top 100? They on there. People's Champs is on there. You dig what I'm saying? So I'm excited for you guys to see this. Dropping very soon. But appreciate you guys for watching. Make sure you guys like the video and subscribe if you're new. Let me know in the comments below what you guys think of this top 10. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.